Hi, it's Renee and welcome to Yoga Sculpt. So today we have yoga class, but incorporating some hand weights and some ankle weights. So with me, I have a 2-pound weight. I'm gonna strap this on my ankle. So 2-pound weights around your ankles, if you have them. And I have 5-pound weights for my hands. So you can use any weights that you have around the house. If you don't have any weights, you can do this practice as well. So come down onto your mat. Bring your weights to the top of your mat, each side of your mat. And we'll start with some stretches in child's pose. So knees open wide, big toes touch. Reach your arms out forward. Allow your forehead to melt down. Take a nice deep breath in. And breath out. Get grounded into your mat. Feel the breath in the back side of your body. And find an Ujjayi breath. Inhaling through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Maintaining this breath through your practice. Reach your fingertips forward, engage your elbows off your mat. Take a nice deep breath in and breath out. Shift up to tabletop. Inhale, gaze up, tailbone lifts. Exhale, round and curl. Press into your hands, chin to your chest. Inhale, gaze up, tailbone lifts. Exhale, round and curl. One more, biggest breath yet. Inhale, gaze up, tailbone lifts. Heart is open. Exhale, round and curl it out. Chin to your chest, hips forward. Come back to neutral spine. And tuck your right toe under and slide it back. Just shift back and forth. Lift your right leg up, inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen, add your left arm. Exhale, knee to your elbow. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Bend your knee, bend your elbow. Let your knee hover off your mat. Then lift up and in. Lift out and up and in. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your knee and hand. Drop down to your forearms and your elbows. Lift your right leg up and we pulse. 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 Maintain your shoulders away from your ears, your navel into your spine, and gaze in between your thumbs and start to create heat in your hamstring. And lift, 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 lift. Couple more rounds. Lift, lift, lift. You got it. Keep it going. Lift, lift, lift. One more. Lift, lift, lift. Release your knee down. Child's pose. Walk it out. Continue to keep space between your elbows, so walk your fingertips really long as you sink back. And full breath in and breath out. Shift back up to tabletop. Slide your knees under your hips. Extend your left leg back. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen, add your right arm. Exhale, knee to your elbow. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, knee to your elbow. Let it hover here and take it out, out and in. You can flex that back foot out and in. Press down into your left hand. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release both forearms and elbows down to your mat. Kick your back leg back and lift, lift, lift. Keep it going, pulsing it up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Shoulders away from your ears. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Gaze to the front of your mat. And draw your navel in as your knee falls down. So we've got pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep it lifting. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Few more rounds. Pulse, 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 pulse. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knee down, child's pose. Widen your knees out, sink your hips back. Full breath in and breath out. Shift back to tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Stretch in your calves and your chest. So press away from your mat, pedal out your feet. Reach your right leg up and open out your hip, bend your knees, circle your ankle. Straighten your right leg, square your hips, dip your right toe down and lift, down and lift, down and lift. Keep pressing that left heel down. Chest presses away from your hands. Shoulders away from your hands. Chest towards your thighs. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose. Shoulders in line with your wrists. Gaze forward. Dip your knee and lift it up. Dip and lift. 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 Keep it going. Lift. 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 Keep it going and lift. 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 1 more round. Lift. 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 Downward dog. Pedal it out. Lift your left leg up and back. Open out your hip, bend your knee, circle out your ankle. Straighten your left leg, square your hips, dip your left toe down and lift, down and lift. Keep pressing away from your mat. Hips are high. Sink your right heel into your mat. Keep it going and lift, lift, lift. Keep it going. Lift, lift, lift. 1 more round. Lift, lift, lift. Knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Pause here. Dip it down. Gaze forward. Lift, lift. Keep it going. You got it. Lift, lift. And lift. That's it. Lift, 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 and lift, lift, lift. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Inhale, come to high plank. Exhale, lower all the way to your mat. Elbows in towards your ribs. Inhale, cobra, shoulders back. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll, shoulders back. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Walk your feet towards your hands, ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows. Head is heavy, sway side to side. Shake your head yes and no. Release your hands down to your mat. Roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Shoulders back at the top. Inhale, palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, flat back, swan dive. Take your left leg back. Draw your left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, press into your hip. Grab a hold of your left wrist. Take it over to the right side. Little warm-up stretch. Both arms up. Reach forward, tuck your back toe under. Forward fold. Widen out your feet. Sink your weight into your heels. Grab for your weights. Lift your chest up. So it's this big squat. Right? Knees are forward. Belly button in, shoulders back. And lift up, squeeze, and lower, and squeeze, and lower, and squeeze. Point that tailbone back, knees in line with your ankles. For 4, 3, squeeze at the top, 2, and 1. Lower the weights down. Heel toe your feet back to hip width distance. Send your right leg back down to your mat. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, press it forward. Grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand over to that left side. Both arms come up. Tuck your back toe under, forward, fold. Heel toe your feet out. This time toes out, heels in. Bend your knees. Come all the way up. I'm gonna face you so you can see toes out, heels in. Sink it down and lift. Inner thighs down and lift. Tailbone drops down. Keep it in one line, shoulders in line with your hips. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way down to your mat. Wiggle it out, right and left. Feel an inner thigh stretch. Slide your weights away. Lift your hips, heel toe your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands down, come to high plank. Shoulders in line with your wrists. 2 push-ups. Option to drop your knees. 2, 1, downward dog. Lift your right leg up. Dip it down and touch. And touch. 2 more. Touch and touch. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee, hold. Pulse it for 4, 3, 2, gaze forward, step it through. Squeeze your inner thighs. Grab for your weights. Lift your chest. Pull your right hip crease back. Shoulders pull away from your ears. Your thigh hovers over, your chest hovers over your thigh rather. Then pull your weights back and back and back. That's it. For 4, 3, 2, pause. Flip your palms to face up and lift, and lift, 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 lift. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Lower your arms, pull it back and back, back and back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach all the way up for a crescent lunge. You can draw your tailbone down, elbows out, chest curls. Press it up. Press, 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 press. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on 1. Open it out. Warrior 2. Rotate your arms forward. Keep it going. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both weights back to the front of your mat. Spin the ball of your back foot. Inhale, lengthen your chest. Exhale, plant your hands. Downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Dip it down and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. 4, 3, 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Take it back. Knee to nose. 1 more. Lift. Knee to nose and pause. Drop it. 4. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. Lift. Pause on 1. Gaze forward. Step it through. Squeeze your inner thighs. Grab for your weights. Lift your chest up. Drive your left hip crease back. Bend your knee. And pulse it back. 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 4, 3, 2. Pause on 1. Shift your palms to face up behind you. And lift. 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 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back down. We lift it up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Pull those elbows. Drive them back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms all the way up. Crescent lunge. Shoulders away from your ears. Pull it back. Back. Keep pressing it up. Up. Elbows out. Tailbone down. Straighten in your back leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Warrior 2. Rotate your arms back. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. Fan your arms all the way down. Plant your hands down, gaze forward, downward facing dog. Full breath in, breath out. Breath in and breath out. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose, gaze forward, step it through. Crescent lunge, no weights, arm lifts high. You can bring your hands to your hips. Full breath in. And exhale, grab for your weights. Navel in and up, shoulders in line with your hips. Dip your back knee down and straight, down and straight. You got it, lunge it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift forward, lean forward, walk that back leg in. Shift your right hip back, dig into your right heel, and then lift it in and tap it back. In and back, in and back, in and back. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Lift it all the way up. Lift your left leg up. Find a balance. And forward fold. Release the weights. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step it through. Crescent lunge, no weights. Squeeze your inner thighs. Arms lift high. Hands to your hips, shoulders down and back. Grab for your weights. Lift it up, shoulders in line with your hips. Dip it down. Knee drops. Knee drop. And drop. And drop. Keep it going. And drop. 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 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gaze forward, shift your chest forward. Walk the back foot in slightly, bend into your left heel and pull it in and tap, in and tap, in and tap, in and tap. Keep it going, you got it. Get that left booty firing up, getting strong for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We hold on 1, 2, and 1. Lift up, reach your arms up, and lower it down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Send your heels down, exhale. Shake your head out, 2 more breaths. Reach your right leg high and scoop it through half pigeon. Shin parallel to your mat. Shoulders roll back and down. And bring your elbows and forearms down to your mat. If that's okay, you have blocks, you can slide one under your glute. Take a nice breath in and breath out. 2 more relaxing breaths. Maybe you still hear and feel your heartbeat. Soften in areas where you might be holding extra tension. And breathe. And switch it out. Plant your hands down. Tuck your back toe under. Downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Scoop it through. Half pigeon. Shin parallel to your mat. Pull your elbows and forearms down. And take a nice deep breath. Full breath in. And breath out. Nice breath in. Breath out. Lower down. Connect with the mat. Soften in your jaw, in your neck. Then plant your hands down, shift back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Step your right leg forward, spin your back heel down, open out warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, float both hands down to your mat. Spin to the outer edge of your left foot. Walk your right foot back. So you have an option. You can drop your back knee down or stay in side plank. And cross your right foot in front of your left. Grab for one of your weights. Reach your right arm up and sweep it down and up, down and up, down and up. You thought we were done. Keep it going. 8, 7, you can do it. 6, 5, 4, 3, just 2 more. Lift that left hip. And 1, release your weight down. High plank, downward facing dog, pedal it out. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose, step it through. Warrior 2, spin your back heel down. Open out, straighten your left leg, toes in, heels out, flat back. Forward fold, stretch in your glutes. Shake out your head. Stretch in your hamstrings, nice breath in. And breath out. Hands to your hips, flat back up. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, float both hands down. Spin to the ball of your back foot. Rotate onto the outer edge of your right foot. Grab for your left hand weight. You can drop your right knee down. And take that left leg back. Lift your left arm up. Or stagger your feet. Right foot in front of your left. Pull it down and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Take that left hand down. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, gaze forward, step or float. Top of your mat, sink down onto your heels and your glutes. Reach your legs out. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold it out. Lift in your chest, slide your hands back behind you. Reverse your tabletop, plant your feet down. Lift your hips, shoulders stretch. And lower to your mat. Bring your weights in your hands. Start to lower halfway. Arms out, palms face up. We pulse, pulse, pulse. Shoulders away from your ears. Neck is long. Navel in. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Few more. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold on. 1. Bring your arms in. We punch it across, across, across. Just 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand weights to your chest. Lower as slow as you can to your mat. Reach your arms high. Open your arms and bring them in and out. In, chest presses. In. Fly in the chest, elbows long. Keep it going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Elbows out. Press it up. Tap your weights. Up and in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights in. Bend at your elbows now. Squeeze your core as you tap the weights down behind you and press. So hinge at your elbows. Watch out for your head. So just tap it back. Lots of core here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights into your chest. Weights by your side. Full breath in. Reach your arms over your head. Exhale, squeeze your knees into your chest. Good, happy baby. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Sway side to side. Bring your feet down to your mat. Set up for a bridge pose. Lift up in your hips and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, you can add a leg. Lift your right leg high and lower. High and lower. High and lower. 4, 3, 2, switch it out. 1. Step your right leg down, left leg lifts. Lift it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Lift your hips high. Squeeze your glutes. And slowly lower down to your mat. Knees are wide. Feet touch. Supta Baddha Konasana. Place your hands in between your thighs. Take a breath. Open your mouth. Exhale. One hand to your heart. One hand to your stomach. Connect within. Full breath in. And breath out. Pull your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a big hug of self-love and gratitude for showing up on your mat today. Reach your arms out into a T. Let your knees fall to the right as you gaze to the left. Then switch, let your knees fall to the left as you gaze to the right. And come back to the center and lengthen out for a Shavasana. So wiggle yourself out onto your mat, shoulders away from your ears, slide your chin into your chest. Breath in. Open your mouth, exhale. And stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like to rejuvenate from your Yoga Sculpt class. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.